From saltwater intrusion into our drinking supply to the seasonal tidal flooding on Miami Beach, we are already living with the impacts of climate change. The challenges of sea levels rising will continue in the decades to come. Local 10 News reporter Christina Vasquez explores what our community is now doing to prepare.
Climate change is here.
Some places face an existential threat, a threat to its very existence.
At stake, not just pricey property, but people.
This is a very clear public safety issue.
And while regional leaders have been drafting plans
to be climate ready for what's coming,
money is needed to take action.
the cost of not doing something is greater than the cost of doing it right.
We may not like it, we may not want to hear it. The only system that isn't responding is sort of the human one.
We are already living with sea level rise, the impact being felt from the coast to flooding further inland.
So as the ocean comes up, essentially if you took a bathtub and fill it with salt water and then put a layer of fresh water on top, and you keep adding salt water, you're basically bringing the fresh water up till it overflows.
And those studying what's to come, like FIU's Peter Harlem,
So this shows the area from the Miami airport, which is over here.
can show you what could happen if nothing is done.
6 foot of sea level rise, the darker colors are showing the deeper spots.
The entire airport's underwater.
And the entire airport is largely underwater.
The water rises in 50 years between 2 feet and 4 feet.
Jason King is an urban planner who's been working on solutions. He oversaw the 750 project, 7 counties preparing for 50 years down the line.
The things that we did in the past that felt sufficient, like this great barrier, wall that we're standing on with the riprap, these things might not be sufficient.
But here's the thing, we are geologically unique.
In terms of the water coming up through the substrate, we don't have a solution yet.
Meaning many of the current solutions for sea level rise adaptation may not work here.
The whole world is heading this way. It's not just America or Miami, it's all of us.
That's Caroline Lewis. She started the CLEO Project, a nonprofit focused on climate change, working to help people make sense of the science.
So if we aren't leading the pack in inventing our way to mitigate and adapt around this change here, we're losing opportunities.
If we are in it alone, and if we do come up with a solution, we might, especially because we're on the front line, we're dealing with this first, we might have something important Southeast Florida could contribute to the conversation the world is having.
Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.
And tomorrow morning, nonprofit organizations will be in federal court on a matter related to Miami-Dade's sewer infrastructure plan. They say billions of taxpayer dollars will be wasted if the plan does not accommodate for sea level rise and the storm surges they could bring. Local 10 News will be there and will bring you all the developments on local10.com.